something through here with that window in the background.
Okay.
And like all the, you know, duct work and the dryer or the cooler thing.
Okay. We'll give it that.
And I was thinking vertical because I was thinking the cover.
Yeah, this will be a cover shot.
And while I set this up, you guys can kind of, you know, figure out what the other shot should be or whatever.
I'd like to get like 3 or 4 shots.
Like sitting on the pallet here, looking back at this stuff.
Okay, now we're talking.
I mean, would you rather have like this with kind of a little more simpler for a cover?
Well, you know, ideally yes for a cover, but it's good to have options. So I mean, I'd like to shoot at least a few of those, thinking that could be the cover, and we'll give it to the designer and see what they can do with it.
Turn a little bit more towards me. We'll definitely get one where his head's more like right in there.
That'd be cool if we could have the pallet with a coffee bag right back there. You think that's a good idea?
I think if I move you even just a little bit more this way, because I want to see that window, just because the light's a little warmer and the window, the daylight out the window is a little bluer.
Right.
I like that like variation.
So if that were the masthead there, we can run the headlines there.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to. It should be enough out of focus back there where it's not like an issue.
Okay.
I mean, the focus should be right up front here.
And we can blur it too. All right, Brock, we're ready for you. All right, the talent's ready now. So we're gonna pretty much get this shot if we can. So I'm thinking just kind of strike like kind of a casual pose, and we'll make it work. We're gonna move that trash can out of the way.
Okay.
So you got you saw the
Yes.
mock-up there? And I think if you're kind of like, this is where the main light's come from, so if you kind of angle your body towards this way a little bit, and then just your head back towards me here at the camera. What do you want to try next? You want to try the palette of coffee over there, kind of?
Yes, if they'll let us, I'd like to slice open one of those things.
Oh, okay.
Get into the coffee beans.
I like that. If that's the cover, I mean, what do you think? Are you thinking that this shot is like another portrait looking at the camera, or do you want him kind of interacting with somebody, like an action-y kind of shot?
I'd like, yeah, maybe interacting, and then I'd like, what I'm thinking is like whichever one the open was over there, you know, have one of those sacks open with the coffee beans in there, and then, you know, have him dig out and pull out a hand of coffee bean.
I think, Brock, we're going to have you kind of right in here, and then Ben, we're going to have you right over here. There. Can you come this way a little bit, like almost turn, like your body like square to the bags here?
I kind of like the shot where we had where Ben was kind of hunched over, talking, and then Brock was not hunched over, and he was just kind of observing.
Okay. So, and Brock was a little more over here, maybe, kind of like something like this, something like right in here.
Something like that, yeah.
So we do it every single week.
Exactly.
We constantly sift the beans.
For
over
dozens of minutes.
Like 9 ounces of gold.
That's a good shot right there. That's gonna be a good shot.
That's nice.
After all shooting all this, we'll probably still only use 3 or 4 pictures at the max. So that's how the creative process works. We have to kind of take it with the cover in mind, leaving room for the masthead in the front, the text along either side of the page, and then the indicia where the address is printed on the bottom. So that's kind of where we're going with here. Oh, okay, yeah, just like that. That's what I'm talking about. Masthead, text, indicia. I mean, it's a good picture.
Yeah.
I mean, compared to the other stuff, though. The other
Yeah,
stuff we
I
have
mean,
is more
maybe
interesting.
this is just
That'd
like a
be like a
small,
good
like,
inside.
somewhere else. Or...
But it's a good picture. I mean, we're you know, we also need some artwork for like e-newsletters and things that we push out too. In an ideal world, we want different art than what we actually print, so that's good. We can use that. I think we got it.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
We got it, people.